Hey guys, it's Ashley, your scrapping nerd, and I'm back today with a layout for Scraplift Crafternoon, and it's where a bunch of crafty peeps and I get together on Sundays and we scraplift an amazing layout from an amazing creator. And this week we are scraplifting one of our very own little crafty peeps, Miss Kristen, because it's her birthday. So happy birthday, Kristen! And I just loved her layout. It was very colorful, and then it had the stars and circles, and so I think that's pretty much the only thing that I scrap lifted was the idea of the circles and stars. I was kind of on a struggle bus with this layout. I changed the order and the placement of things a million times, and I thought I was starting off one way and then it ended up in another. But I pulled in my Recollections paper pack from Michaels, and it's a graduation paper pack. So it had a bunch of cut aparts and some stickers and this paper. And so I had pulled in the different kinds of paper thinking I was going to cut out more stars in the different pattern papers, but I only cut out stars in the gold and the black with gold graduation hats. And then I cut out way more than I even used. So I was going to go one way and I shifted and turned the other way. But I wanted to mat my layout with the black. And so I don't know if I mentioned I cut my stars and my circles with my Cricut from those papers. And that's what I showed you, that stack there. But I wanted to take that black paper and mat this kind of confetti paper that had like gold confetti. And because this is paper from like a paper pack from Michaels, it's a little bit thin. It's only one-sided and it's a little thin. So even this idea of matting it helps to kind of stiffen the layout, which I think I like better. And so I took circles and I took the paper that said congrats class of 2023, and then I have some black circles to border it. And I am scrapbooking photos of one of my friends, my best friends from forever ago, and her daughter graduating high school. And her daughter is actually the first one of my friends to graduate high school, so I feel incredibly old. But I just love them. And so I am scrapbooking a photo of them together and then the one of the graduation announcement. And she's just adorable. I just love her. But her graduation announcement was black and red, and I was a little concerned because this paper pad was gold and black and white, and her colors were the red and black. So I thought if I double matted the photo to try to separate the announcement from the papers as much as possible, that maybe it wouldn't clash too much that the announcement was red. So I double matted the photo and the announcement with white and then the gold, and I like it. Maybe one of the reasons that it was such a struggle with this layout is that the announcement has that red in it, and I didn't add red anywhere else in the layout. So that could have been something that I did. Maybe if the stars were red to kind of pull in that announcement, it wouldn't have caused me such a headache moving things around. But I originally was going to do kind of the way that Kristen did her layout, where it was in the top left and the bottom right and have my circles and my stars, but then nope, it changed completely. I put my circles down the middle. I did from the top right and the bottom left, and then I didn't use as many stars as I planned. And you can see I pulled things in and out the layout a bunch of what I was going to put on there. I had glued some stuff down on the paper originally and changed my entire mind, so I had to put things strategically if I had like a little piece of the paper that came up from when I removed something, which in this what I'm working on now is part of that picture. I had a star on it and I didn't like it, and so when I pulled it pulled off some of that gold paper, so I needed to cover that little section. But like I said, it was a little bit of a struggle bus, but I got it going on, and I used less of the stars that I cut, and I think that helped, and I popped out a bunch of these little stars from the cut aparts. The congrats grad, I'll end up putting a banner down there next to the picture that says hooray and then goodbye high school. Up at the top I put hats off to the grad. So I think that in the end, I like it. It turned out, I pulled in some of that washi just to add some gold to go across the matting of the photo, and I really like how that looked. But again, happy birthday to Kristen, and make sure everyone checks out her page and her Instagram, gives her some love, tells her happy birthday, and then as well as check out everyone else that plays along with Scraplift Crafternoon. They do amazing things, and they probably would do Kristen's layout way more justice than I did this time. Like I said, it was a struggle bus, but I do like how it turned out in the end, and my inspiration was Kristen's circles and stars. Thank you to everyone that has liked and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit those buttons below. Leave some comments. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I always like to respond to all of your comments. Just sometimes it takes me a little bit longer. But I still enjoy all of it. And I'm just finishing up with my little washi here. I thought I was going to put more of that the washi styles that I pulled out on here, but I just went with the white with the gold stripes because the white would stand out better on the gold photo mat that I did. But like I said, that is the layout. Thanks everyone. I hope that everyone has a great day. Bye.